Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. My name is Forrest Proctor. This is the Epic Creative YouTube channel where we talk about everything video, photo, editing, video business, content creation, all that good stuff. And in today's video, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to talk about using AI to create high quality voiceovers. It's something that I didn't really think about until I was filming a commercial for a bank, and a friend of mine who was working with me said, hey, you should really look into using AI for your voiceovers. I had tried it maybe 6 months to a year ago, and it just wasn't quite up to speed. So I kind of put it out of my mind. But then when me and the client could not find a voiceover artist that we liked, I decided to give this website Artlist a try and their AI voiceover feature a try. And we're going to get into that. We're going to look at a commercial that I did and used AI for the voiceover. And then we're actually going to do one from scratch together. So stay tuned. Before we go any further, guys, please do me a favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's make some AI voiceovers. All right, so I'm going to stop for just 30 seconds. I'm going to play this commercial that I created for this bank. It is playing regionally in front of all or during all of the SEC football games. So it is not a national commercial, but it's almost a national commercial. If you're in the Southeast and you're watching SEC football games, you might see it. So let's go ahead and play that commercial now.
At Century Bank, we get it. The most important moments are the ones shared with those you love. And that's why you'll find us on the sidelines of all life's events, cheering on our neighbors. Deeply rooted to our Gulf Coast communities, serving the families within them. At Century Bank, we take banking personally.
All right, guys, so I think it turned out pretty good. It's a nice, family, wholesome commercial about a bank, and the voiceover is not a human, not at all. I used Artlist's AI voiceover software to create that, and we're going to go through sort of how I did that. We're going to go over how I did that and also best practices and some of the hiccups that you might face and ways to get around them, little workarounds. But overall, I'm super, super happy with this process, and I'm going to use this a ton going forward. And another thing you really can't beat is the price. For Artlist, it was around $119 for the entire year, and they do give you a certain amount of credits per month, but it's an enormous amount. So unless you're just doing like faceless AI videos, which you might have to up your credits, I am just doing 2 to 4 voiceovers per month for different clients, so plenty enough for me. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here is Artlist, just the website, just to give you kind of the lay of the land. Of course, Artlist has music and stock footage, and I've used their music library for years. But if you come in here, you have a text box where you can paste your script. You have all these different voices, and we'll listen to one now.
Every child deserves someone who believes in them. A single person's faith can light up.
There's like a lot of different styles.
Cosmic home. It's a family of planets.
That's got like a science channel sound to it. This one's called Persuasion.
The vibes rule and taste buds drool.
Sounds great. Mentor.
In the crucible of dedication.
Like they all sound very commercially, like Nike commercial or a food commercial. There are also some, I think there's some Spanish somewhere I thought I saw. I might be wrong on that, guys, but I could have swore there was some Spanish voices. But all in all, there's probably 20 to 30 different styles you can go with. And I thought there was actually more, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's just listen to maybe one more here. Professor.
Colors are manifestations of light interacting with matter. Objects absorb.
What's really surprising, guys, is, a lot of times when I'm using the Adobe AI voice enhancer, it does give it a little bit of a AI sound, and I have to kind of tone it back or keyframe it to take that out. But with this software, I have not noticed any sort of AI sound or that little bit of grumbling you get in the throat whenever it's when you can tell it's AI. But let's play this last one because I really like this one because I'm from the South, but it's called Rural.
They say life's a journey, but they never tell you what kind of road you're going to find yourself on. Me, I reckon I always knew I'd end up somewhere like this.
It makes me just want to go out and shoot a mock Wrangler commercial, which I might actually do. I think that'd be a fun project. Go down in the comments if you think that would be cool. Like, do you guys want me to do a mock-up Carhartt or Wrangler commercial, or even a Dodge commercial, because I have a Dodge truck that we could use. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, you get the choices of the voices there. And let me jump over here to my Premiere Pro project. I'm working on some videos for a medical client, and all of these are just text-based, so there's no voiceover. But I do think it would be kind of cool to, just for fun, put a voiceover to one of these little ads that I'm making. So we're going to do that now, and I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to go about that and make it super fast and super easy. So this is the company ViaCura. They are a therapy software company, and we're going to jump over to their website. Now, I could sit and write it, and normally I would, but just for the sake of time, I'm going to go down here, and they have a Why Choose ViaCura section where they just kind of briefly talk about the software. I'm going to copy and paste that into a new ChatGPT. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say, turn this into a summarized 30-second commercial script. And I spelled some things wrong, but ChatGPT is pretty smart, way smarter than me, and it knows that I spelled all these things wrong, so it's all good. So here we go. ViaCura is a software is revolutionizing how you manage care, whether you're a vendor, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to copy it. Copy the whole thing. See, it's got a lot of like words I don't need. Like it says narrator. I don't want my voiceover to say narrator. So if I put the whole thing in there and then I come back and I delete like the shot description here where it says cut scenes, narrator, VO. I don't want it to say that. Anything you put in here, it's going to try to enunciate basically. Even the quotations, you don't really need those. Now, I do find that if you need a break or you want somewhere to pause, put a few spaces or indent and make it a new line. It will give you that pause that you're looking for. Everything looks good here. I just need to go find the voiceover style I want. These are all really commercially, and that's a good thing if you're making commercials. Why don't we try grounded just for fun, because it's kind of a different accent than I'm used to using. So everything's in there, guys. I have eliminated spaces that I don't need. I'll leave that dash just to see what happens, but normally I wouldn't even have that dash. And so we're going to press generate. All right, and as you can see, there's a queue, says my voiceovers. You can see all of these voiceovers. Now, something I will tell you while it is generating this voiceover is you might get some funky words in a voiceover. What I usually do or have to do is I would generate it 2 to 3 times, and normally sometimes it'll come out great the first time, but a lot of times you'll get some funky words and you'll have to splice the voiceovers together. Really not that big a deal. Unless you're just super credit conscious, it shouldn't affect you at all. Let's go ahead and listen to this.
ViaCura therapy software is revolutionizing how you manage care, whether you're a vendor or in-house provider.
She's going really fast. I don't know if that is on purpose. Let's go generate a different. Okay. Weirdly, today is like the most unhappy I've been with this software, but I'm kind of rushing through everything anyways. So that one's fine for demonstration purposes. I'm going to go ahead and download that. ViaCura therapy software.
ViaCura therapy software is revolutionizing how you...
Actually, I like that first one better that we did. Let's pull that in. So we're going to get rid of the second one, the slight British tone.
ViaCura therapy software is revolutionizing how you manage care. Whether you're a vendor
Yeah,
or
that sounds really good.
we help streamline your workflow without sacrificing patient
It didn't
care.
sound quite right without the music bed, but now it sounds really good.
You've said it. Software shouldn't dictate care. ViaCura is different, designed to fit within your system, simple, powerful, and unobtrusive.
Okay, guys, so that's it. That's how you use Artlist AI feature. I think it's really good, especially for the price. I know there's other things like 11 Labs and some other softwares that are going to run you probably $1,000 a year. This one only cost me $119 for the entire year, and I went ahead and paid for the year because I knew I was going to be jumping in here and using it all the time. Let's take a look at this commercial that we just did in about 5 to 10 minutes and see how it sounds.
Viacura Therapy software is revolutionizing how you manage care. Whether you're a vendor or in-house provider, we help streamline your workflow without sacrificing patient care, compliance, or accurate documentation. You've said it. Software shouldn't dictate care. Viacura is different, designed to fit within your system, simple, powerful, and unobtrusive.
Okay, guys, so for something we did so fast, I think that it sounds really good, and I'm super happy with Artlist and the fact that they have implemented this into their ecosystem of softwares. I will definitely be using it going forward. I hope this video helped you guys out, and for the price, like I said, I think this is more in line with the budget filmmaker or somebody who doesn't want to break the bank, or maybe you're a team of 1 or 2 and you just don't have a giant budget for AI softwares. I think $100 plus $120 a year is really reasonable for the amount of voiceovers you could actually crank out of this thing. If you enjoyed this video, if you got any value at all, please do me a favor, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.